Hi. Hello. Welcome back to my freaking YouTube channel. It's been a while. Sorry, I've been doing school, but now I'm done for the year, so that's pretty cool. Couple things before, oh, right. What is this video? Well, you read the title. I don't know what I'm telling you. This is all the art I made this year. I'm in ceramics, and I'm in drawing and painting. AP, drawing and painting. Yeah, it's whatever. And I'm in ceramics. This year it was 3 and 4, because every semester you go up a level. But this year, straight up. So I'm gonna be showing you ceramic goods and fun stuff. So perhaps some pottery, perhaps some fun whatever. Not everything has a purpose, and some things do. So how about that? Yeah, it's been a year since I made one of these videos. I was gonna rewatch my one from last year, and then I didn't because I forgot. But yeah, as always, my art Instagram will be linked below. I'm gonna make it the first link this time since it's most relevant to the conversation. And there will be higher quality photos of almost all of this, almost all of my pieces for both ceramics and drawing and painting. That will be linked below. Higher quality like photos, relatively. I don't know, man, though, because like Instagram isn't the best quality. Some of them aren't gonna be on there yet, mainly because they're not finished yet or whatever. So I guess maybe you're getting the exclusive look, man. Alright, so I'm gonna start with ceramic stuff because it's closest to me and it's the clunkiest, the biggest stuff. I'm not going in order of when I made these. I'll just tell you when I made them. So let's get it started. And here, I don't want to edit this video. There's pro wrestling in the background, by the way. I have this little guy. Hopefully the exposure doesn't do that too poorly. Can I do this? The Instagram. Ooh, do they still do that? Whatever. I'll show you him from. Hello. I'll show you him from afar. This is a cat. He's supposed to hang on the wall, but like he doesn't, cause he's not. I didn't glaze him, but his cute little paws. Nah, you can't see that at all. Look. You can see from here. He has paws, which is cute. I think I made him at the end of last semester, which is why he's not glazed, because I didn't have time. And I was like, oh, bring him back next semester, and then I didn't. So this is him. He doesn't have a name. Maybe I'll do a poll. Maybe comment down below what I should name this kitty cat guy. Alright. And again, because it's closest, we're jumping to this past semester now. I made a diorama, which I'm not finished painting this, so be nice. I'm not done yet, alright? This is a work in progress, straight up a work in progress. This is a diorama of the Saw bathroom. The bathroom from, the first Saw movie. You can tell that it's not done. My paint job is crappy. Like, look at this. Is all screwed up. There's gonna be like the blood here from John Kramer, you know. Yeah, this is the Saw bathroom. It's not finished. It looks fine. I'm very pleased though with how the actual how the actual sculpt came out. I worked really hard on that. No, I did do this last semester. No, I didn't. This was like the first piece I did of this semester. That's why it feels so far away. I don't know why this one's different. Whatever. Yeah, these are bricks. The other, like the outside is really boring. My ceramics teacher was like, you should do something cool with the outside. And I was like, yep. And then I didn't. Oh yeah, 2025. Right. Well, this is the Saw bathroom. Yeah, whatever. It's soft, hard slab, I guess, with hand sculpted details. This fell apart like 4 times. It was a nightmare building. But I'm glad I did it, because it looks good. I like this bit too. the fact that it's so here professional. I like that this goes in, and I like the tub. I was gonna just in case you're wondering, no, I'm not putting Adam and Lawrence. Is that his name? Yeah, Lawrence Gordon. I'm not putting them in here either. Now this is from last semester, another unfinished piece. Alright, let me assemble her first before I show you. It's a little... Yeah, it's fine. I just wish I finished it. Like, I wish I painted it quicker, because I'm worried that, like, I'll never get around to it now. Yeah, I have to put this together, so maybe you can... Comment down below what you think it'll be before the big reveal. I hate that. I hate that sort of thing. It's so funny. You know, like, what do you think? In children's cartoons when they're like, and where do you think they're going? You know, like Dora? Is this anything? Alright, hold on. Where does this... Yeah. I'm assembling a girl right now. Come on. Oh, I forgot how cool it is. Yeah, I'm allowed to call my own pieces cool. It's whatever. Sorry that this is so off camera. I'm waiting for the reveal. Alright. Mind you, not finished yet, so... Bald warning. I have a marionette. This is my marionette. Hunter just started playing Crusader Kings 3, which is hilarious. This is my marionette. It's of my character Sally. I really like it. I think it's really cool. I forgot to put the hooks, like the marionette hooks, so doesn't have any of those. But yeah, she's supposed to have a tutu and hair and a painted on face, but I didn't get there. I got really crazy about the like shading of this and the color, like getting the color correct. It's still too like hot pink. I'm not good with acrylics. Yeah, it's also not correct on the camera. It's a little too warm. On my Instagram, there's a highlight for her, and you'll be able to see it if you want, if you care that much. But I really like her hands. Let me put her down. I made this in October, I believe, of last year. Of 2024. I feel weird saying last year. Anyway, these are her hands. Ugh. Am I gonna do the thing? Come on. Does this work? Straight up, I suck at this. Alright. These are her hands. They are cool. I like them. I like the blushing, actually, a lot. I didn't get into the shading, though. You can do this, kind of. She's very Catholic, so you can kind of, like, do this. Oof, voice crack. You can kind of do this, but not, like, really. Now I'm just playing. Alright, let's put her back. I have her, like... This is how I, like, have her on a box with, like, the, her, like, limbs. Very, like, it's very grotesque and very, like... kind of macabre looking. It's just her, loose arms and legs. I need to stop getting distracted. Alright. Yo, hold on. Okay, I'm trying to take her apart so I can put her back. But yeah, she was a real joy to make. This is my character Sally. Hey, I didn't say that. Sorry. You'll be seeing, if you remember if you were there and watched my last, video like this, I've drawn her a lot for class, and painted her and stuff. And you will see more of her in a little bit once we get into the painting section. So that's exciting. But yeah, this was fun to make. I'd like to finish her. I like bought yarn for her hair and like yarn to make wefts and everything. But I don't have any tool, which is sad, because I want to have her little tools, Hello, hold on. Oh my god, her leg fell off. Okay. Her little tulle. A skirt of tulle, man. You know. Should I take this off? Is it too much clattering? I don't know. Alright. Now, other stuff. So, I'm gonna do these first, because I took some from my mom. I give most of my practical ceramic objects to my mom, because she always finds a use for them, and I don't have a use or room for them in my room. Typically. Alright, so, these were supposed to be planters, but, they're really small, and also I didn't drill holes in the bottom because I'm smart. So this is one of them. It's blue. It was supposed to be blue on the inside and pink on the outside, and it, like, kind of is. But, there are star details. Hold on, let me put this down. That's what she has in it right now, which is funny. I got these star details carvings on the bottom, but you kind of can't see. I think these made best of the firing, though, which is really funny, considering how crappy. There's supposed to be lines up here. I, like, didn't carve deep enough, or it's too runny of a glaze. Like, I don't know. I screwed up somehow, but I like how my, insignia, is that correct? Looks on the bottom of here. It looks cool. I like the color of the bisque, like the color that the bisque came out as. Anyway, let's put her freaking leaves back. Does anyone know what this is? I don't. And then, she has chapstick in this one. It's basically like the other one, but inverted glaze, so I like this one better, personally. You can see the stars on the bottom a little better. And you can see the lines at the top, which I really enjoy. The signature isn't as cool, though. It's sturdy. Like, this is, like, sturdy. I don't know why that's how I demonstrated it. But it was, okay? She keeps her freaking chapsticks in here, man. Alright. Oh, come on. Last semester I did a lot more wheel throwing than I did oh yeah, and those are wheel thrown, by the way. Cone 9 glaze. You know, typical. This stuff only, you're only gonna know what that means, like, if you actually know ceramics. And I don't know if everyone does. I feel like not everyone does. It's a hard hobby to get into, like, unless you take it, like, at like, school or something, you know? Like, uni or, stuff. Or high school, I guess, but most don't. Anyway, this is a bowl. It's fine. I think my mom really likes this one. Yeah, I have a set of 4 here. This is, the third of 4, sorry. Yeah. Wheel thrown, this glaze defect. This was also a glaze, issue. Someone else's, glaze dripped onto mine, but I think it looks cool. My teacher was like, man, I'm sorry, whatever, and I was like, nah, it looks rad, man. Again, there are stars here that you can't really see around this rim, like around the rim, around the edge, that you can't really see. You can feel them, and like if you look, I don't know if you can see them on camera. Yeah, you kind of can a little bit, but yeah, this has crumbs in it because it was out. It's like like a candy bowl or something. I don't know. Now this is one. This is the 4. This is 4 of 4. These are out of order. This is 4 of 4. I don't like this one. I think it's ugly. Also, it's not food safe because the glaze on the inside, just something happened, man, and it just went wrong. The glaze on the inside is really scary. I have another one, though, that's way scarier. I think it's too thick on the inside, maybe. Like, maybe I only needed 1 coat or whatever. Or just something. I remember I dropped one of these in the glaze bucket, like, fully. But I don't remember which one it was. So, man, I don't know. But you can see the stars more on this one, which is cool. I'm just not a fan of how dark this green came out. It wasn't supposed to be so green, and I was expecting this to be more yellow. And also something happened here. I don't really know. It might be someone else's glaze, or maybe it was like, I don't know, something seeped up. I really don't know. But yeah, this one isn't food safe. So yeah. Yeah, and you can see they match each other on the outside and inside. Like, which was the goal, because it's a set of 4. So I wanted that, but, yeah, wait, you can see then as well, I mean, you can't with this one, but the inside and the outside were supposed to, you kind of can with this one, and then, hello. Yeah, so I do like that part of it, I think it's cute, but, yeah, let's go, this was the first one, this is one of 4. The glaze was too runny though, so he had to grind it down, and it looks kind of crappy. But it's like fine. It's just, you know, it's good that it's grinded down and not, you know, a sharp edge. But yeah, you can't really see, again, yeah, the glaze is just too thick, so you can't really see. Ceramics is so, like, with glaze especially, it's like, it's so hit or miss, where it's like, it either fixes your piece or it ruins it, I feel like. At least in my experience. Perhaps others have other perspectives, other experiences with this. And then now, 2 of 4 is my bowl. I'm better at making bowls than anything else, I believe. I don't know if that's true, though, anymore. I've gotten a lot better at making things taller. But yes, you can see this. I like this one. This one's my favorite, I think. It's pretty. The inside's kind of ugly, but whatever. I like this blue glaze, and I like how you can see the stars. I think this one was good. Wait, if that's 2, sorry for the clatter. There we go. Yeah, and they're supposed to stack, although they stack out of order. Like, you can do this. You can stack them in order, but I feel like it fits better if you do this one on the bottom. But I don't know. I think it's because the 4th one is like a little unstable. I don't know though, because I just did that now and it was awesome. It looked good. So I don't know. Hello. Alright. Now we get to Raku. There are 2 Raku pieces. This is the first one. It's from last semester, which, fun fact, I'll show it to you before I start talking about it. I wish I scrubbed it a little bit more, because Raku, oh yeah, so this is my lantern. Raku fires, if you don't know what Raku is, it's basically, you just make a piece like regular, bisque fire it, and then you glaze it with special glaze for Raku, and then it goes into a Raku firing, which is like putting it in like a fire. I don't know, we do it outside, and then you put it from the like kiln or whatever into a bucket of fire, which gets the glaze looking all pretty. And then you have to scrub it afterwards, but you have to be careful as to not scrub off the glaze. But I definitely could have scrubbed this one more. I was being too cautious, I think, because there's some bits that are like a little ashy in terms of like stuff you can get off. But yeah, this is my lantern. I painted it while watching Samoa Joe CM Punk match trilogy from Ring of Honor, if any of you know that. On the inside, yeah, and then instead of being a bisque color when you fire it with nothing on it, it's black. So I don't know if that kind of, I feel like for me at least, it gave me like an example of like, oh, that's the difference between the 2. And then on the bottom it's yellow because it's a lantern, right? It's fine. I like this, but I just feel like I've improved a lot in ceramics in general since last semester. Alright, jumping back to this semester. These are not glazed. I will glaze them next semester for real this time. These are very fragile because they aren't glazed. I have a set of 2 plates and 2 bowls. So I'm gonna unwrap those. Yeah, here, I'll show you the unwrapping. Ooh. They were supposed to be more matching than they were, because it's a set. It's like a set of 2 plates and 2 bowls, like one big, one small. And it's not really, they're kind of different styles, but it's fine. Never made a plate before this. This is my first plate I ever made. It's just one of those, you know, like shallow, like there's a little bit of a lip, but it's generally just a flat, like we have plates kind of like this in my house, but bigger. You can see the bat. No, you can't. Yeah, you can. You can see where I was signing it, the swirl, which is fun. You said to be fired separately because, their dry time, I was, like, submitting it on I was, like, putting them back in the back on Bisque Day, and I just finished them. So he, like, didn't speed dry them, but did them in a separate firing, and I'm so glad. This is my little one. It, like, stacks perfectly in the other one, low-key. It's great. I like, forgot what this one was like when I made this one, so I gave it, like, more of a proper traditional plate, like, lip, I guess, if you will, with, like, a, you know, this. We have plates, you know. And now for the bowls. It's like unwrapping presents. Ceramics is kind of like Christmas and your birthday, like, all in one. Because it's just like, when you get a piece back, it's like magic. Because you're like, oh my god, this is the thing that I made from nothing, you know. Yeah, but I'm gonna keep these wrapped up all summer. Alright, big bowl. Oh god, I hate this carving job. It's so ugly. It was so rushed. But yeah, this is my bowl. You can see it's bigger than my last bowls, which is cool, and I don't know, it's good. I like it. I'm excited. It's gonna be green, I think. I'm gonna have green and white when I glaze it. I don't know. You can do this. But be careful, alright? Be careful. Just be careful about it, okay? And obviously it can go on top of the little one, but it is technically supposed to go with the big one, which it doesn't really fit with or on, but, like, whatever. Okay, whatever. Sorry if the ceramic noise is, like, really bad. Some people like it, some people don't. I don't know. Ugh, I don't really like it. And then this is the little bowl. It's cute. It's small. You can have food in here, or you cannot. Like, I don't know. This carving is way better, though. I did the carvings, like, last minute, so my teacher wouldn't, like... I mean, not that he ever has, but I didn't want them to be boring. So I just did this, especially because I'd already made kind of boring pieces. But I was, like, rushed, and I was like, shit, I need something, man. And I did this. And you can put it on there. Straight up. Alright. I gotta wrap these pieces back up, like, soon. Like, immediately after I'm done filming this. Because these are just going straight back to the school. Because I'm not gonna... I mean, I can't use them or anything, right? Like, they're bisque, you know? It's just raw bisque. There's no glaze on them. Oh, this is my most recent... No, I'm saving that for last, because it's the best one. Alright. And then this was my Raku piece from this semester. It's a drum. My teacher really likes the drum quality of it. I don't know anything. You can do this. I don't know. It's hollow on the inside, hence the drum part. Like, I don't know. You can do that. I don't know. Yeah. Has stars on it, which I think is cute. My mom will find a use for this. Somewhere to put it, some pretty place to put it, because I don't have room in my room. And I don't know what to do with this. I'm not creative enough to figure out where to put this or what to do with it, really, because I don't play drums, you know. And even then, it's not really functional, terribly functional. Even though, I don't know, apparently the tone is good or something, I don't know. Oh, this one's so heavy. Like, so heavy. Like, 2 hands. Alright. I made a cookie jar for Mom. And it's kind of ugly, but, like, whatever, I guess. But yeah, heavy. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Big as my head, basically. I like it. I mean, no, it's like fine, whatever, right? The inside glaze is scary. Yeah, it kind of got cracked, like the bisque on the inside. Hello. Alright. This was made from coils mainly. I tried to throw it, but I just couldn't. Yeah, the inside, I don't know if you can see that, but it's like crazy, what's it called when you're scared of holes? No, I can't remember it. I'm not gonna try to remember it. But it's scary looking, man. I don't like it. It's scary on the inside. Which also sucks, because I don't know if it's food safe now. Because it has holes in the glaze, whatever. You can always use it as a vase, I guess. It's strangely reminiscent of my from last semester, if you remember. From last year, sorry, if you remember from that video. My big blue other vase. Yeah. Kind of reminiscent of that. Oh, and then my this, going back, this part it's a really pretty pink glaze, but this part, it's 2 pieces, right? So this part was wheel thrown, technically 3. This part was wheel thrown, this part was wheel thrown. I connected them, and then these are coils. And it's not very seamless. And then obviously I put these on after a cookie cutter, right? Whatever. Oof. Alright, oh, and I think the lid of this is wheel thrown, which is funny. I'm like pretty sure this is wheel thrown. I don't know how else I would have done that. But I think that's really funny. I don't remember how. I like have no memory of making this at all. Yeah, and then I just put this on. And now for my magnum opus. An ashtray for Mom. And, oh, where's the notches? Where's the notches? Well, they're not there, because I chose not to have them there. Anyway, you can also use this as a jewelry dish. Like, it's not exclusive, right? But, yeah, it's pretty. This detailing, the underglaze, is my first time ever using underglaze. This took me so long to do. And it's not perfect. It varies on each design, is like slightly different, but I think I'm like very proud of this. I think it's really pretty. The white underglaze is a little transparent for my taste, and like it's kind of patchy looking in some places, because I only did 1 coat of it, because that's all I had time for. I was finishing this. I was at school till almost 6 p.m. finishing this. The day it was due. The day the last glaze firing was. But yeah, really pretty. I really like this. I'm gonna do a lot more underglaze next year because I'm like in love with this. I'm so cheesed. I can't wait to show my mom because it's for her, technically for Mother's Day. That's what I said at least. But yeah, I'm very cheesed. I'm very excited. I need my water. Hold on. All right. Now we move on to part 2, which, by the way, this video is going to be long. If you didn't already realize that, yeah, this video is long. Okay. Oh, I accidentally. All right. Hello, this is the painting portion. I tried to record it before and it failed miserably. Also, my lighting was really bad. So here I am. Wait, I want to see if this... Oh yeah, this is a better color representation of what it looked like. I didn't have my light on because it kind of blows out the exposure. Yeah, there's a glare. When I do that, there's a glare, right? Ooh, pretty. It's like too much, I feel like. That was bothering me in my video from last time, is I had the webcam light on the whole time. And that was the only, like, proper light source, so it just kind of... some of it you couldn't see. Again, photos of everything in the description below, man. So, yeah. All of this is on my Instagram. I think. Some of it might not be. Most of it is. Alright. So, again, not starting from the beginning of the year. This is actually organized in size order, like the actual size of the piece. There's also warm-ups and practice, like sketches and concepting bits, which I'll probably show at the end, just real quick, knock it out, right? Alright, before we get started. Alright. First piece. Oh, it's too high now. Let's go 2. Is that better? Maybe. Yeah, the glare is bothering me. It's like overexposed. Let me see if I can do this. Exposure. If I lower it, is that better? Oh yeah, that's way better. Alright. Sorry for like the on the fly, whatever. Anyway, I did this semester. This was only a couple pieces ago. Water soluble, like watercolor pencils, right? Applied with a brush entirely. This is Drew Parker, Welsh deathmatch wrestler. This is from a photo reference. This is at deathmatch Ikethausen, BJW Ikethausen Deathmatch Survivor 2021, where he got a big cut on his back, and it was like freaky and scary. But he literally finished the match, won the whole tournament, whatever, right? Like crazy guy. He actually saw this piece, which was like crazy. He like reposted on his Instagram. I don't have any proof of it though. Like I didn't take a in my shock, in my like crazy state. Like I didn't take a screenshot of it. Like no one has a photo of it, so no one believes me. There's some dude on my Instagram commented saying that Drew regrammed my post, so that's funny. Anyway, yeah, go watch this dude's matches. He's like one of the best deathmatch guys ever, in my opinion. He's my favorite. He's my favorite deathmatch wrestler. Get off your phone. Get off your phone. Okay. This is my most recent piece. Oh, I'll also get my... Come on. Oh, no, I can't even. Alright, I was gonna get my iPad to try to show you the digital pieces. But I think it's over there. Somewhere in my bed region. Anyway. This is my most recent piece that I did. My like second to last piece of this semester. I just finished this like literally this past week, I think. Yeah, it's fine. Hold on. Get me out of here. Focus. Yeah, this is my character, Frankie Williams. You'll see a lot of him in this piece. So, alright, let's walk through all my materials. This is for my marbleizing piece. We'll get prompts for like materials we have to use, or it's either that or like themes, like a concept to work on. It's just for juniors though. Next year I won't have to do that really, because I'll be working on my sustained investigation, my portfolio for college, for AP board. I don't even know. Whatever. Okay. Today also going back to this, literally just a piece of ballpoint pen on like literally ballpoint pen on lined paper, like from my school notebook, from Discipline by 9 Inch Nails. And then yeah, this is from Box Full of Sharp Objects by The Used. Today I felt better. Just knowing this matters, I just feel stronger and sharper. Anyway, the barbed wire, yeah, I wish I didn't do it so close. Like, this one didn't need to be here. Whatever. This piece was rushed, and I'm not terribly fond of it. It's, like, fine, right? The marbleized thing, like, I was putting off doing this, and it wasn't, like, something I was wanting to do, right? Like, I didn't have any ideas for it. I'm not a fan of the material prompts ones, because I never end up sticking with the material after the piece. But, you know, whatever. I'm sure it helps some. I'm sure it's good for some people. I just don't like it. Anyway, this is a separate piece of paper. He's taped on here. You can't tell, though, which is cool. That's kind of the point. Ballpoint pen entirely. There's some, like, gel pen. And when I say gel pen, I mean, like, Papermate G2s, you know what I'm saying? You know, Papermate G2s? Got any, no, I don't even know. What are people who like pens called? Calligraphy freaks, but it's not even calligraphy. Any pen freaks in the chat, in the freaking YouTube? Anyway, a barbed wire crown. This is also wrestling related, but like you kind of can't tell, unless you like get it. Like, I don't know, like if you know kind of thing. I don't know. It's not really, it's also not supposed to be overt, but the barbed wire I think helps sell that. Yeah, I got like a 92 on this, and I like don't know why. Like, she didn't leave me any comments explaining my grade, so like, really cool, man. Yeah, whatever. I got 100 on the last one though, which is fun. I'm kind of off camera, but like, for some of this, but like, don't complain about that, cause like, whatever. It's not about me, it's about the art, bruh. What the hey. Alright. Hopefully, nah, the colors are still kind of screwed up. Anyway, this was for jelly print. We had a jelly printing unit last semester. Last year, I should say last semester. Last calendar year, okay, whatever. We had to make an altered one and a not altered one, so one that's just like a jelly print and one that has like other shit on top of it, right? This is my non-altered one. Yeah, it's like fine, whatever. Again, like, I'm not a fan of these kinds of units. I never make any work that I'm like really that proud of or really that into. The only one was the water soluble unit, but that was just because I literally just chose something that was so similar to a medium I already use a lot, you know, like watercolor and like water-based things, you know, so it was just easy. And then this was my altered piece for that unit. I don't like this one at all. I think it's a little lame. I went overboard. I was trying to go for like a stained glass thing, but I just kind of I like did too much. I like didn't step away enough and like look at what I'm doing and like make sure like, okay, this looks good like this, whatever. No, I just kind of went off the rails. But this is the original print, and then all of this around it is, you know, altered. I don't know. It's like, I understand what my vision was, but it just doesn't look good. There's like a progress photo I have of it that's like, oh, why didn't you just stay there or like keep doing that? I like went too hard with colored pencil, man. Ugh. A fool's mistake. Okay, now we get into my favorite one. I think. My favorite one. Oh, wait, no. I'm gonna do this one now so I don't forget. No, I'm not. I'm just moving it over here. Don't peek. Okay, now we're getting to my favorite one of the whole year, probably. Maybe ever in my whole life. Alright. There's a Motor City Machine Guns match on in Indie Wrestling TV right now. That's awesome. Alright. So this is my freaking this is a self-directed piece. It's Samoa Joe and CM Punk at an FIP show in 2005. Yeah. I don't remember what the show was. Whatever. Like, whatever. Anyway, I really love this one. It's all oil pastel. I'm really proud of it. It took me like a month. Probably less though, honestly. Sorry my framing is like poorly. I'm like bad at this. I'm like bad at showing stuff to camera. That was crappy. Anyway. Yeah. This one's so sweet, and I like it a lot. I like it. I like ya. Yeah, oil pastel, man. I literally just drew the colors that I saw. It's just what I saw, man. I don't know. People, when they see the original, they're like, oh, you really amped up the colors, and it's like, I guess. I mean, it's a lower exposure photo, so, but like, it's still, all these colors are there, you just need to look, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. When you're coloring something, you're looking for the colors from the reference that you're using. This was one I did before, like right before this. Also oil pastel. Yeah, you better not be peeking also, by the way. No spoilers. This is a piece of my boyfriend Max, my sweet, sweet boyfriend Max. This was for Valentine's Day. This is from a photo of him that I took on Christmas. Christmas, I think. Yeah, when he was over here for Yule. We don't celebrate Christmas, we celebrate Yule. But you know. Over here for the holidays. Yeah, very sweet. I like this one. It's more stylized than that one. Obviously. It's also, I was getting used to using oil pastels again, but I really like the hands, even though they're very red. It's like a little too warm toned. I think it's cute though. I got a like weird like 93 on this one as well, and it's like, bro, whatever. Like, I like it, okay? I like it. You just don't get it. That's how I feel about a lot of my critiques from this in my art class, and I know it sounds ridiculous to say like that about a critique, but it's because it's always the same types of things that's like very clearly like, oh, you just don't understand what I'm going for here. Especially in my narrative work, my teacher's always like, yeah, but like why not this, why this? And I'm like, well, because that's not what it is, you know. I'm being vague, I feel like. Regardless, it doesn't matter, I'm just complaining. Alright. This is charcoal. First time using charcoal. This is Frankie, again. Frankie Williams, Nancy boy Frankie Williams. I like it, it's pretty. He's a very pretty boy. Again, the anatomy's like kind of crappy, but then again, it's also stylized, so like, I don't care. Whatever, okay? Sometimes things can be angular and fun. Whatever. I wish there was something going on here, like text, like words. Yeah, my teacher was like, when she saw me do words in my last piece, this one, she was like, oh, that's new for you, and then I was like, no, it's not. I just don't do it in my paintings, really. I've been putting words in all of my art for years and years and years. But whatever. What do I know? Okay, this was from this semester as well. Here, I'll move my legs. This is gouache. It's 3 of my characters. Yeah, I told you Sally would come back. This is Sally from the Marionette. Quinn Sanchester. Oh yeah, Sally Shawworth. Quinn Sanchester. Ooh, and can I fit her? Dawn Mercer. Yeah. These are my characters. They're 3 troubled girls that are all connected by death and entwined to each other. Bound forever, really, by death. One way or another. Okay. I like this. I was kind of rushed, sort of. I was working on this at the same time as the Joe and Punk piece. So, I don't know, my mind wasn't like fully centered on this. I was really stressed out about this. There are really funny photos of me posing for the reference. Yeah, there's some patchy bits with the gouache, but like, whatever. And like, I forgot her tattoos. It's fine. But I like how the hair and hands look. I really like that part. And I like how the clothes look, like the folds in the clothes. I really like this arm. Yeah. That one's fun. That one's good. Um, Alright, and this is also from last semester. Is it? I think, yes. Yes, 24, yeah. So this is from last semester. This was also gouache. This is my second gouache piece I ever did. Ugh, there's a bit of a glare from the sun. Don't look. This is Sandy, the human one. Sandy, Danvers. I kind of don't like her surname, but it's been like that for like 10 years, so I don't know. Sandy Danvers and Jamie Anderson. She's a werewolf if you can't tell. Yeah, there's a lot here. There's a lot to this. Not to toot my own horn, but there are a lot of cool little details in this. This arm is bad, I know. I don't want to talk about it, but the hand is good. Okay, this arm was like the worst thing in the world to have to do. Because I had to repaint it to reposition it, but then I couldn't get the colors right after that, and it was a nightmare. But anyway, I like this one. It was in the hallway like all year long because it was my favorite. But yeah, she literally looks like she has been through hell, and I guess she kind of has. But it's like, oh, like when I was making it, there were like some stages where I was like, is this too much? Like, okay, is this too much? I feel like it's a bit much, but I like it. I think it's fine. I think it's good. Oh, I almost knocked something over. Alright, now this piece has two parts to it, right? The first one, the main one. My first time ever using gouache. Oh, I'll get this. Can I move this? Not really. Alright. First time ever using gouache. Oh, I can't show you the full, like... Yeah? Hello, focus. This is my piece. It's of Max's characters. I mean, one of them isn't his character, but the girl is, the alive one. Bernadette Marwood, I believe, and Mikhail Koslov. Mikhail Koslov and Bernadette Marwood, I believe, are their names. Anyway, this is based off of a short story that Max wrote about these characters, him and his friends' characters, about a non-canon event, but it ends up being like a dream that Bernadette has, right? So technically it's still fine, but this is not how this character is dead, but he is not dead in the way that he is here. That's strange. But yeah, I can't show you like close-ups, so you have to go to you have to go to my Instagram. Oh no. Someone's in the comments gonna be like, stop manhandling your pieces, and it's like, shut up, let me do my thing. So this is gouache and some colored pencil over top. Not a ton, but a little bit. You know, like in the background you can see. Well, you can't. Yeah, on the wood and stuff. And then here, the gunshot wound. Wait, how do you know that it's a gunshot? How do you know that it's a gunshot? This one's crappy. This is the second part of it. Because it was like a big piece, small piece. Like, you make two. You make a big one and a little one and then connect to each other. This is the gun a close-up on the gun that Bernadette uses in her dream, portrayed here, to kill Mikhail. But yeah. Just gouache again. It's not great. Also, my Russian letters are crappy, I know. I don't want to talk about it. So that's that. And if you're wondering what's with the It Ends With Us poster, it was from my friend's locker. And I took it home because it's funny and because I'm giving it to him as a gift at his birthday party. But he better not watch this when it comes out, because I don't want him to be spoiled. ASMR. Okay. Last piece. Last full, proper piece. Is this. This is from last semester. My mic's in the frame. It's from last semester. I finished it on election day. So, if any madness is reflected, this one's not great. The anatomy's crappy, I feel like. I like this hand, but I don't like this one. You can put your hand through it. I mean, you can't, but you're not allowed to, but I am allowed to, because I made it. Okay. Alien. But yeah, this is for the, we had to do a piece that was like looking through, whether you interpreted that literally as like a canvas thing, or as a metaphorical, thematical type of thing. This is colored pencil. This is a canvas. I never use an actual canvas. That's what this is. It's canvas bits, and then this is a ribbon with the edges cut off, and then the background is oil pastel. But my sealant, you can like see on the top, my sealant was like out. I was sealing this like under an awning, like in the rain, and it was so terrible and risky, and like, don't do this at home. Yeah, I don't know if you can see, but like there are like the spots from where the sealant was like dripping because it was like that low, right? Oh, come on. And now just for my own amusement. Oh, and by the way, before anyone gets on me about the It Ends With Us poster, you bought this for money. No, I didn't, bro. I saw that movie for free, dog. And it was terrible. Got the thing for free. My best friend of 10 years works at the cinema. Alright. And she makes us see terrible films with her. It's great. Alright. So, this is from last semester. Yupa paper, which isn't really paper, it's like plastic. I very poorly sealed these all very quickly before, I left school yesterday. So, hopefully they won't, like... I only got to do one layer, and very hastily. But yeah, this is Yupa paper, so it's like plasticky. Pencil looks really good on it, as well as this is highlighter and just Sharpie, so that was fun. It's fun, but like I don't think I'd work with it again, you know. And this is an opaque one. Yes, that's Shawn Michaels, Phil Lester, and Dan Howell. I don't know if you can even tell. This was, yeah, right before winter break, hence it's giving season. Ooh, the exposure is like fucking me up. Alright. Gouache test, there's still time. Just a scrap piece of paper for the oil pastel Joe Punk piece. And this is my palette testing, like color concepting for the Punk and Joe piece. This was another jelly print thing, like testing thing. This was me testing different water soluble materials all on top of each other. The words in the background is CM Punk's monologue on Raven, his promo on Raven. You see, Raven, I don't respect you. You know, this is straight edge one. Yeah, what does this say? She works at Michael's by World Market. I don't know what that means. Yeah, pretty girl, also down here. 100 million! Yeah, I don't know what's happening here. It was like really just whatever, you know. Jelly print stuff. A failed jelly print, mind you. Orange. Oh my god, this is like when your child makes something and it's just not good. Yeah, it says test on it. I think this was a gouache test. But it's really ugly. So. Another, jelly print test. Oh, and this was a alternate one, which I think I like this one more. It's kind of nicer. I don't know. And then these were the required other tests for the marbleizing piece. You can tell why I wasn't having fun. I was like, okay, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this shit. It's like, okay, whatever. And then the charcoal unit. These are my testings because I've never, ever used charcoal. Ooh, and these did not seal like at all, probably because it's so pigmented. Dear Ambelina, the price wishes you to watch over me. And then another one. Another one, thank you. Lime lips. That's my lime. 6 senses. Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. Hang mama. Pray for us all. It just says YouTube. I don't know. Like, I was really just screwing around. Oh, it was chalk pastels as well. It was like part of the unit. It was like experimenting with different kinds of like hard pastels and like charcoal-y stuff. And this was that, more of that, but instead it's like a really terrible, soft, like velvety paper that I really hate. Straight up. Over here it says lime lips. That's my lime. I don't know. Whatever, right? Whatever. That's all the art I made this semester. This video is kind of a mess, so I'm sorry, but I hope you enjoy. Yeah. I'm not editing this except for splicing the two recordings together. All my links are down below. I used to always be like, oh, I use LiveJournal so much, follow me on LiveJournal. I barely use LiveJournal now. But it'll be down there. Perhaps I should start linking my Tumblr if I don't already. My wrestling Tumblr is where I'm most active on, but you guys don't get that unless you are chill, unless I like you, whatever. Yeah, my Instagram, art Instagram, and my normal Instagram are down below, straight up. And yeah, all my stuff is whatever, right? Goodbye. Subscribe, like and subscribe if you want. We're almost at 2,000 subscribers, I believe, which is like really weird, really bizarre. Oh my god, it's nap time. I get to take a nap. Yes. It's only 5 p.m. Yes. Okay. Bye, bro. Oh, I accidentally pressed start streaming. Stop recording. Stop recording!